Some narcissistic individuals will fight tooth and nail for their children because they are looking for that control. Other narcissistic individuals will happily abandon their children. Narcissistic individuals prioritise their own needs and their own desires over the well-being of others, including their own children. So whether they stick around or whether they leave, it's all about the narcissist prioritising themselves and not their children. Narcissistic individuals lack empathy. They have that limited capacity for the understanding of how their behaviour affects those around them. They struggle to understand and prioritise their children's emotional needs, often leading to neglect and eventual abandonment. But the narcissist often doesn't see themselves as the problem. The narcissist sees the other parent as the problem or the child as the problem because they don't take responsibility for themselves. The narcissist doesn't take responsibility for themselves. They're too self-centred. Narcissists are intensely focused on themselves. Parenting requires that selflessness and that sacrifice, which conflicts with the narcissist's desire to centre their lives around themselves and around their own wants and needs. Narcissists have an inability to handle responsibility. Raising children involves that responsibility where you're putting somebody else before yourself. You're putting the child's commitments first. Narcissists often find these demands overwhelming and incompatible with their desire for freedom and control. Narcissists can have a very fragile ego, and children can be a perceived threat to that ego. Children can challenge the narcissist's ego by drawing attention away from the narcissist and onto the child. Narcissists find it inconvenient or threatening to their self-image that their children might be getting more attention than themselves. Narcissists desire that control. Narcissists crave power and control. If they feel like they can't control their children, control the situation, control the other parent, to the illusion that they're trying to sell to those around them, they might choose to abandon the children and the relationship rather than deal with any perceived challenges to their authority. Relationship dynamics. Narcissistic individuals can often use children as pawns in the relationship. If abandoning the children helps them manipulate or punish the other partner, the children's other parent, a narcissist might do so without considering the impact on their children because they lack the empathy to care. They're too self-centred. They're not interested in taking responsibility. They're interested in protecting their ego and remaining in control. Avoidance and emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy can make a narcissist feel icky. It can make them feel vulnerable. By abandoning their children, they avoid forming deep emotional bonds with others. They find it uncomfortable and threatening to their independence. They don't want to be attached. They don't want to be held back. They want that freedom. They want that control. Narcissistic individuals abandon their children for many reasons. These patterns and behaviours behind the narcissist behaviour allows us to better understand why they do these things and find the correct coping strategies to support those children who are affected by a narcissist's actions.